Hey, Rolling Country Outdoors, Scott here. We got the gutters on yesterday, and here's what they look like. They're 6-inch gutters, which I forgot to bring my tape measure to measure how they measure 6 inches, but anyway. So the gutters are on. They look good from down below. It's a little wavy up here, but I think that's because of the fascia board. Not much we can do. They did not put the gutter guards on, so we're a little disappointed about that. But we'll get them back out here and get that taken care of. And they didn't put the downspout on this side, which they were supposed to put the downspout over here, and it's down the other side. So we'll just have to deal with that at this point. So yeah, they're in. Okay, here's the gutter outside. A little hard to tell. They are black, which is what we wanted. It's coming down here. They did shim it out. It's all level. There's a little bit of gap up there. I'm wondering if that's going to leak water. Huh. Not sure. We'll have to get up there and look. Here's this one here. This is at the corner, and that is almost a straight drop. So we're going to have to put a flex hose on there to get that. Well, that is ways away from the building up there, but I guess it's all right. Anyway, so the gutters are in. Hasn't rained yet, and no rain in the forecast. But I do need to get this addressed on how we're going to get this gracefully down the hill. It's off the ground quite a bit there, if you can see. Anyway, gutters are in. There we go. Today I'm going to work on just a quick project on this gutter system. I'm going to try to get this ditch put in here. I got the excavator down here, so I'm going to try to dig this ditch out so we're ready to put the pipe in to get this water to drain off and away from this building and up underneath the driveway. We are going to eventually concrete in front of here, but of course I need to have it below the concrete. So I'm going to get this ditch put in here so we get the excavator back down the hill and finish up that project down there. So that's what we're going to work on this evening. All right, we're going to get started here, get this ditch in. We're not putting this corrugated pipe across the driveway. I'm going to get some hard pipe and put here so it withstand the weight, because we're going to be putting concrete over here eventually. Once we come out the side, then I'll go back to corrugated, but we're going to kind of go at an angle and get it away from the building, because you don't want any of this water going back up underneath there. So we're going to angle away from it. That'll make it easier to get this thing to turn that corner, because that's a pretty sharp corner right there too. So I'm going to start with this bucket, and then I will probably switch over to the like they call it the grading bucket. It's a flat bucket, no teeth on it. But to start with, we're going to use this bucket. This is pretty compacted in here, so this will make it easier to get through here. I wish I had a narrower bucket, but I don't. So I have what I have here. I was supposed to have gotten a 12-inch bucket with this excavator, but we couldn't find it today. I was over there picking up this excavator. Wasn't too happy about that. I'm really not happy now that I know how much they cost. I have to go replace the damn thing. Nothing is cheap on these excavators. Nothing's cheap on any of this equipment. Yeah, I don't think you want to be doing this with a smooth bucket. I've got some number 4 rock on the bottom of there that I use for this foundation. That's what I'm getting into now. I know there's a cable here. It's an internet cable, but I think it's pretty deep. I should not have to go that deep here, so just trying to be careful. We just need it deep enough to get the water to run off of here. That's all we need. Okay, this is kind of what I wanted to do. I don't think there's any reason to put that flat blade on there. I don't necessarily need that. But, okay, that's my trench. It's going downhill. I think I will get my transit and just take a look at it, but it's going to be pretty deep coming out down there. But that's okay. I need the fall to get it to go. So, all right. I think that's all I need to do is just knock that corner off there. Thought I got up there in that trench. It'd been harder to get out. So, might have to take a little bit more off of there, but I think I will get the transit up and kind of see what kind of fall I have here. Just need to make sure I'm deep enough coming out of here. I'm gonna have to change how that 5-inch gutter comes out. I'll probably have to do a 90 down this way to get it to run that way. Yeah. Yeah. But that should look good. That should work. Gets that water away from the building. No chance of it going up underneath there. And we'll get it going down that trench. So, cool. So I think I went and got all the pieces that I need to hook this drain up and then hook the two together. And then get it fed off down this trench here. So I've got rock in the bottom here. I'm going to get my tamper and tamp that down, and then see if we can't get this pipe in there, because it is supposed to rain tomorrow. I'd like to have this at least connected and getting the water running down through these pipes, not covered up, but at least running down through the pipes so we can kind of see how everything's going to flow correctly. So hang tight, let me get my tamper and we'll get rolling here. All right, I got the tamper out here. Let's see if we can get this tamp down. All right, so what I'm doing here is I got to get this T in here to tie into that and then to tie into this. And hopefully we can put a clean out right there. So I need to cut this back a little bit more. Okay. All right, I got that T piece on there. Now I got to figure out how to get that clean out T in there. So I don't know if I need to go on there with the white pipe first and then into the T, or the corrugated. Let me take a look at what we need to do here. Okay, so I just got this laying in here. I put that clean out right next to that T and then just connected the hard pipe. If I do this, I'll need to get one more of the white pipe, which is not a big deal. Then I wouldn't use actually any corrugated. I'm not sure that that's going to be enough of an angle to get it to go that way and not that way. I don't know. I do like this idea of just going straight to the white pipe and then going out. It's not exactly straight down there, but I think that's okay actually. Yeah, let me do some figuring here and I'll come back. Well, I don't know if any of you all caught it or not, but I'm glad I caught it now. But I am not low enough here. I've got to be probably 6 inches below the concrete in there, because I need probably at least 2 inches of drop, and then before the top of the concrete of the driveway, and then this, of course, the driveway apron will be 4 or 5 inches, so this has got to be considerably deeper coming out of here. So I'm not anywhere near deep enough. In fact, this would be probably right on top of concrete, basically. Now I'm deeper down there, but now that I've got the rock in there, I'm gonna have to pull all this back up, and I got to go probably at least another foot here, and then taper off down there. And I may try to straighten it out since it's not very straight. And if I'm gonna do what I've basically done here, just tie that downspout into 3 of these white PVC. I need to straighten that out because it's pretty curved there, if you can see. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of this rock out of here, and then get the excavator back over here and go probably at least another foot on this end, and then taper it off up there. So hang tight, let me get set up here. Alright, I think we're making some progress here. I think I'm down low enough here. Should have got my transit out the other day, like I talked about. Yeah, I'm still not low enough down here. So let me work on this and I'll come back with you when I get a little bit of this dug out. This is just kind of a slow go. So here we go. Alright, we're making a little bit of progress here. I still got to come. I'm probably good there, but all this needs to come down a little bit. So we're not quite there. Okay, I got this dug out. Still needs to come out, get this cleaned out here. This needs to be a little bit cleaned out too. And then right here on the edge, I need to get that out, but you can kind of see here. Yeah, we weren't anywhere near deep enough previously. It's still got to come down. Still got to come down. Yeah, I need to get my transit out, kind of see where we're at. So let me get it out and we'll go from there. All right, so I've got top of concrete set here. That's top of concrete. So we should be good now. It may be a little bit high right here, but so we need the top of this to be at least 6 inches lower than the bottom of that concrete. So 2-inch lip, 4 inches of concrete, and then it would be the top of the dirt would be the bottom of the concrete out here. Okay,